What is going on, guys? All right, we got a new Tom Macdonald song. So I was just checking, make sure the volume's right. Everything seems good. Okay, what's going on out there? So it has been a minute since I've reacted to a Tom song. Let me fix my damn earphones here. Fuck it. They're alright. Whatever. Okay. Me versus you. I have heard this. I have seen it maybe 2 or 3 times. I'll give my thoughts. I'm not gonna go into big detail, but I'm not gonna break down every single thing. We're gonna watch it. I'll give you some thoughts here and there, but let's get into it. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Let's go. Okay.
I'm the one that you hate for making America great, and I'm the one who's trying to build back better. We ain't the same. Yeah, you're right. There's a difference. Y'all are woke and we're awake. What a joke. Does white privilege have something to say? Your president drove the country into the ground. The crime rate is through the roof. There ain't no jobs to be found. Inflation going up. My kids need food in their mouths. You put the fake news on every TV screen in my house. Hold up. Your president a racist, homophobic. Tried to overthrow democracy and everybody.
Okay, I'm gonna let it play. Well, after this, I'll let the whole verse play before I say anything. I love how people say the word homophobic like it's an insult or something. Calling somebody homophobic is not an insult, okay? But anyway, calling them a racist, yeah, that's an insult. And also this side, this left side that he's talking out of, the point of view from the left, he's obviously being Republican, Democrat, okay, red, blue, you get that. But anyway, racist, homophobic. He's racist and homophobic. Okay, well, if you're racist, that's a problem. That's terrible, of course. That cannot be compared to being homophobic. Okay, I'll let you figure out the difference and let you realize why one is not okay, why one is okay. All right. God chooses for people to be a certain race. He is the one that makes people's skin colors, that gives children to be born into a certain family, at a certain side of the world, a certain country, whatever. A race is something no person has any control of. You do not get a choice what race you are, when you're born, where you're born, what family you're born into. The other thing is 100% your choice. Alright, so putting those things in the same thing is an absolute insult to every person who has ever experienced any type of racism of any kind. That's all I'm going to say. Let's move on.
He knows it. He will never make America great again like the slogan. He a white supremacist, just like all of you who voted. That is not facts. All you woke morons do is talk trash. Drag queens in classrooms hate anyone who's not black. You're pro-white, you know that's what the Klan members are, right? You're anti-LGBTQ, then why they always on your mind? Bro, you're a boy, you're a girl, stop playing stupid. You screwing up the youth and all the children are our future. You don't care about the kids, look at all the school shootings. You're pro-gun, it's your fault, stop making those excuses. You think anyone who don't agree with you is just a bigot. You're a fascist, you're a Nazi. You just mad because you triggered. You're just jealous of the left because we're progressive and we're winning. Now I'm tripping that you won the election because you rigged it.
Okay.
They put you on the left, they put you on the right. They tell you what to hate, then they tell you who to fight. Till you're screaming, screaming. They put you on the right, they put you on the left. They tell you who to hate, they do anything to get you screaming, screaming.
So before we go forward, he's speaking from the point of view of the left, the blue. The right is the Republican side. Guys, which one sounds like it makes more sense? Who has the better points? Who has the better arguments? Please just let me know in the comments. Obviously, people that like Tom favor one side more than the other. You know which one I'm talking about. So probably if you're watching this video, if you're a Tom fan, you're on one side more so than the other, whether or not you say you're that or not, just like I am. Yes, I favor one side more than the other. Obviously, if you've watched any of my videos, you know which side that is. I would never call myself that because there are things that I disagree with on that side. All right? So, we'll just leave it at that. Let's go.
My president draining the swamp, we building walls. Your president opened the border for one and all. Now there's murderers and criminals evading the law, walking right into America, our safety is gone. Well, my president ended pandemic, saved the economy, and introduced legislation fighting for our equality. His son smokes crack, I don't care about that honestly. He's raising all our wages, he can't raise his children properly. You obviously pro-life, a woman's choice is your right. I feel like abortion is important and you don't like, you're treating it like...
Exactly. You don't think abortion is important. They don't even think it deserves a discussion. Nobody's saying they own the rights over the woman, fucking idiots. You know? Nobody's saying that. Just saying that killing a fucking baby is wrong. Sorry. Sorry if that offends people. It's wrong to kill a baby. You know.
Obviously pro-life, a woman's choice is your right. I feel like abortion is important and you don't like, you're treating it like birth control, you're treating them like your wife. I said that all lives matter and I also meant unborn life. You're so clever, go ahead make your little memes while we're bringing home the soldiers who were in the Middle East. Okay, you brought the soldiers home, but then you burnt the flag and took a knee and left the men who fought for all our freedom homeless on the street. Build back better, there'll be violence and riots until you Bible thumpers learn to fall in line and trust the science. We ain't ever backing down from all you pedos and tyrants. The right is fighting the system, the left designed to divide us. And that is clown talk. Damn. All you got is mean tweets, free speech. Call the cops, dog. You defunded the police. This country will be better off without all you freaks. This is America, homie. If you don't like it, you can leave. They put you on.
All right, let's go back. There's a few things I want to discuss. All right, let's go back to the very beginning of that.
Go ahead, make your little memes while
hold on.
Like you're treating it like raising all our the economy and walking right into a for one and all. Now they're building walls.
Damn, come on.
My president draining the swamp, we building walls. Your president opened the border for...
Alright, so guys, that's... Okay, you remember how I said just a little bit ago that I don't agree with everything on this side? That's one of the things I don't agree with. I don't like the wall. I don't like all the border patrol shit. Okay? I'll tell you flat out right now, I think it's wrong for anybody to have to go through all the bullshit they have to go to just to enter another country. I think it's wrong. Flat out, it's wrong. It's wrong for somebody in America to have to do all kinds of stuff to get into Mexico, you know, Japan, Canada, whatever. Wrong for somebody in Mexico trying to come over here. They give them a problem. Going to Canada, going to China, Japan, whatever. I don't think it's right. Okay? I don't know why people think that it's okay because somebody just happens to be born here that they deserve more privilege, that they deserve more than somebody that just happened to not be born here. It doesn't make any sense to me. I've never agreed with that at all. And the thing he says about now criminals and people like that are just walking in here freely. Well, and a lot of people say that, you know, it's a thing about a lot of pedos coming over here, a lot of child trafficking coming over here. Yeah, I'm sure that's true, and that's terrible. They need to be, okay? They need to be dealt with in that kind of way. But if you're so upset about that, you need to be just as upset about all the people that are here that are walking around free as well, because there's a shitload of them. So why is it okay? It's not okay for them to come over, which it's not. It's not. They need to be gone from this earth, from this world, as anybody in any walk of life needs to be, that's like that, that's ever done anything like that. They need to be taken care of. But don't be so offended when they're over here just because they're from another country, when there's people that are like that have been walking around free for 20 years, 30 years, that have done that their whole damn lives. Why is it okay for Joe Smith from fucking Alabama or Arkansas to be walking around? Let's get the same amount of anger going for people that are living here and that were born here and that have been here their whole lives in this country, that are also just as bad, just as sick, just as perverted. Let's get rid of them as well. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Show the same amount of anger for those people, for any people like that, whether they're coming from another country over here, going from this country to another country, already in this country, already in another country. All of them need to be DEALT with. Okay? That's it.
For one and all, now there's murderers and criminals evading the law, walking right into America.
But there is here too.
Well, my president ended pandemic, saved the economy, and introduced legislation fighting for our equality.
That's bullshit.
Son smokes crack. I don't care about that, honestly. He's raising all our wages. He can't raise his children properly. You obviously pro-life. A woman's choice is your right. I feel like abortion is important and you don't like. You're treating it like birth control. You're treating them like your wife. I said that all lives matter and I also meant unborn life. You're so clever. Go ahead, make your little memes while we're bringing home the soldiers who were in the Middle East. Okay, you brought the soldiers home, but then you burnt the flag and took a knee and left the men who fought for all our freedom homeless on the...
That's true. A lot of them are not taken care of. So, you know. I mean, again, and people, and I guess like people from other countries are being housed and stuff like that. But, you know, I mean, just like, probably piss some people off with this. Not that it's okay that they're on the streets, they're not, you know, but it's not, but it wouldn't be okay to put them in houses either, with no price or whatever, and to kick other people out of the street. I don't know if that makes sense. But anyway, again, nobody, just because somebody's from another country doesn't mean the life is worth less than somebody that's already in this, than somebody that was born in this country. That's all I'm saying. God doesn't care about this. He loves everybody equally, no matter where they come from, no matter what race they are, what nationality or whatever. I don't really, so that's something that I don't agree with the red side on at all, and never have. Okay?
Street, build back better. There'll be violence and riots until you Bible thumpers learn to fall in line and trust the science.
Fuck science. Can tell you right now, science is the opposite of God. So I don't care about science. Science works against God. Its purpose is to deny God. So F science. Straight to hell. I don't care about science.
We ain't ever backing down from all you pedos and tyrants. The right is fighting the system, the left designed to divide us. And that is clown talk. All you got is mean tweets, free speech. Call the cops. Dog, you defunded the police. Right. This country will be better.
That's another thing. I'm not a fan of police at all. Okay? And a lot of right wings, you know, right wing politicians are so defensive of the police or so pro police. I'm not at all. I'm not at all. I think it's a complete corrupt system. The government owns the police. They're the ones who pay the police. If I'm wrong about that, let me know. But I'm pretty sure they're the ones that control the police. If they're corrupt, and everybody seems to agree that the government is corrupt, absolutely it is. How can something that's below them that they pay for, that they run, how can it be good? How can it be a moral thing? How can it not be corrupt? Okay? So, all right, let's go.
Off without all you freaks. This is America, homie. If you don't like it, you can leave.
Yeah, that's not that easy.
They put you on the left, they put you on the right. They tell you what to hate, then they tell you who to fight. Till you're screaming, screaming. They put you on the right, they put you on the left. They tell you who to hate. They do anything to get you screaming, screaming. No president will ever give a damn about the truth. It don't matter who's the winner, cause the people always lose. No president will ever break the system from inside. It's a deep state plan dividing us into sides. It don't matter if you're left, right, black, white, red, blue, conservative or liberal, rich, poor, me, you, Republican or Democrat, old, young, mean, cool. They promise us our freedom, but then all we get is free doom. They put you on the left, they put you on the right. They tell you what to hate, then they tell you who to fight.
That's the best verse of the song. That's 100% facts right there. Not saying don't go vote, because I'm going to vote. I'm choosing the one that I think is less bad, but I do agree with that to a certain extent. Okay? The government, it's all elites. It's all people that actually control the world. The president is not powerful. The president doesn't control shit. The top people, the elites, as they're called, Rockefeller, Rothschild, those families, I think it's 13 bloodlines, 13 different families, have been in power for hundreds and hundreds of years now. And they give us the illusion of choice. They come up with all these crazy things for us to fight over, and they are worth fighting over, because when people defend stuff like drag queens teaching in school, LGBT agenda, abortion, when people defend that crazy shit, yes, people like me are going to get upset about it, and we should, because that's a crazy thing to be okay with. And all the bullshit books they are putting in schools, the pedophilia agenda, all that stuff. Hey, if you're okay with that, I don't want you on my side, and nobody like me would. I would hope at least. So I don't want you on my side. I don't want to come to any agreements with you. But the other stuff, the border stuff, the whether drugs should be legal or not, the cop thing, it all comes from the top, the elites, to give us things to fight about. Hell, you don't agree with me, I want you dead. Oh, you don't agree with me, you're against this, I want you to, all this stuff. Yes, they put it there for us to fight, so we don't see what they're really doing. That's a fact. But like I say, but I'm just saying, every person does have a choice to what they agree with or don't agree with, what they support, what they're against. And if you support the stuff that he talks about as the left, some of the stuff, if you support that nonsense, you're an enemy. You're an enemy of mine. You're an enemy of God. You're an enemy of everything that is pure and decent. So some things are up for debate. Like I said, the border thing, that's not a end all be all for me. What you think of that? What else did I the cop thing, that's not an end all be all for me. Like, you must agree with me. That other shit? No. You need to get off whatever shit you're on. There's no excuse for supporting that kind of craziness. All right. But anyway, I said a lot. I said I wasn't going to say so much. I know the way I talk sometimes offends people, and it loses me subscribers, and it has on other videos. But if you're watching this, you're probably pretty much agreeing with what I'm saying, hopefully. And if you're not, it is what it is. I'm not going to stop being me. I'm not going to stop being real and telling you exactly what I think of these things. But the last verse was absolute fire. The way elites just give us this illusion of choice. They already know who the president's going to be. Okay, and I believe that definitely now, and everything before Trump. And guys, I might be wrong on this. Trump might be a part of it too. Okay? I don't know. It seems like he's not, because the country was at the best it's ever been at, to be honest with you, as far as I'm concerned, for the 4 years he was in. And it was definitely the plan to get Hillary in there in 2016. That did not happen. That threw those people for an absolute whirlwind. And they have still not recovered, and they have not eased up on Trump since then, and they have not let that go. And that's why what's going on with him is going on right now. I really believe that. But you know what? I could be wrong about that. He seems to be not a part of this whole society that tries to hurt everybody. But there's some things that I don't agree with about him. The border shit, the cop shit. I don't agree with that. Okay? But I think that he is less bad than every other president there's ever been. And certainly the one that we got now, obviously. So, that's all I'm going to say about it. But yeah, I see where he's coming from. The fact that the higher ups, the elites, they give us these things to focus on, give us the delusion of choice, an illusion of choice, I guess, of like our vote, our voice, our opinions actually matter, when really they don't, and they already have the president planned out year after 4 years after every election, time after time after time. I can definitely see that throughout history. It certainly seems that way, because nothing ever changes. No matter who we choose, supposedly we choose, no matter who's in there, we're designed to lose no matter what. They are going to keep getting their money, keep being in power, over and over and over, year after year after year, until somebody up there past them up there, past their level of up there, higher ups, somebody up in those clouds comes down and takes care of us and saves us all right? And you know who I'm talking about.
I till you're screaming.
Damn, my voice hurts. Now.
They put you on the right, they put you on the left. They tell you who to hate, they do anything to get you screaming. Screaming.
Hey, shout out Nova, of course. So we see here Tom in that last verse too. All right, here we go. That's it. Okay. Anyway, so he's in the black here. He's not in the blue. He's not in the red. He's not a Democrat. He's not a Republican. He's speaking as an independent. He's speaking as us. That whole verse he did at the end, he wasn't going back and forth between red and blue, between the two sides. He was right in the middle. He was us. He was speaking as an independent person, as a person who's trying to see everything for what it truly is. So yeah, that was a nice little touch where they had him the whole time, of course, coming from the Democrat point of view, the Republican point of view, going back and forth, arguing, and then on that last verse where he spit the most insane fire on the whole song, he was in the all black right there. So an independent, not from either point of view, from our point of view, basically, is what I got from that. All right, guys, my throat is absolutely killing me. I was screaming. I feel so strongly about this kind of stuff. You know I do. Anyway, please run this video up, like, share, comment, subscribe, and yeah, just make sure if you are already subscribed that you still are, and make sure if you got the notifications on, if you think it's on, make sure it is on, because it happens to me. Oh, the people I've subscribed to, and I know I got the notifications on, it's taken off all the time. All right, so you can imagine YouTube. I know I'm a small channel. I know I'm small, but YouTube is funny sometimes with my channel, I think. All right, so we'll leave it at that. Just make sure you got it on. I appreciate you guys. God bless each and every one of you. Without you, there is no channel. There is not, there is nothing at all on this channel. There's no point for me doing this. I love you guys. Just be safe out there. All right, guys, that's it. I'm gone.